Good morning students. Today we are going to be studying lesson number 16, Wisdom at Last. In this chapter we will study today. Open page number 99. Scene first. There are 3 scenes in this lesson. 3 stories are there related to each other. So first scene is Vivek. 2 boys are there, Vivek and Vinod. The 2 boys aged 13 are sitting in a corner in a park. Many other children are playing around. So first boy is Vivek and second boy is Vinod. They both are talking to each other about their school, about their studies. So first boy is Vivek. He says, "Look Vinod, I don't like going to school. I don't do well there." So then Vinod replied, "My grades are also very poor. I don't want to go to school." Then Vivek says, "I don't want to study. When I stand up to answer, everything all laugh." Vinod replied, "I think Mrs. Irene, our class teacher, keeps grudge against us too. Papa and Mummy are also not happy with me." Vivek says, "Mrs. Irene always pulls our leg. I have heard that our report cards are being prepared." Vinod replies, "I know. Both of us are going to get very poor marks because they did not like to study." So first we will read this lesson and then I will explain it to all of you. Vivek says, "Listen Vinod, I don't like going to school anymore. Papa and Mummy also scold me for getting poor marks. I don't like my home also. I want to run away." Vinod replies, "My position is no better, both at home and at school." Vivek says, "Let's run away together." Vinod, "But how?" Vivek, "I have a plan. Listen carefully. Tomorrow, bring a pair of clothes instead of books in your school bag and don't go to school. Come to the place behind the Melody Talkies at 8 a.m. We will change there and we will go to the railway station and leave the place by first up train." "Why do you keep mum?" So Vinod replies, "Yes, I'll reach behind the Melody Talkies." Vivek, "Goodbye then." And they shake their hands and depart. Okay, so that first scene was there. We have read and now I am going to explain to all of you that in first scene Vivek and Vinod, 2 boys were there and their age were 13 and they were sitting in a corner in a park and where other children were playing in the park. So Vivek says that, "Look Vinod, I don't like going to school and I don't do well there." So Vivek is the boy who is not doing well in the studies and in the school. So he doesn't want to go to school. So Vinod was listening all this. So Vinod says that my grades are also very poor. I also don't want to go to school. And he was also like that. He was also like Vivek who doesn't want to go to school. So Vivek says, I don't want to study. When I stand up answer anything, all other laughs." So whenever he starts giving answers to any question, everybody starts laughing at him. So Vinod replies, "I think Mrs. Irene, our teacher keeps grudges against us too. I think the class teacher, that teacher she is also not happy with us. She is also keeping a grudge against we both. So and Papa and Mummy are also not happy with me." So Vinod replies, "I know, both of us are going to get very poor marks." Vivek says, "Listen Vinod, I don't like to go to school anymore. Papa and Mummy are also scolding us for getting poor marks all the time because we are not studying and we are getting poor marks and they are scolding us. They are not happy with us. So I don't like to go home also because our parents are also not happy with us. So I want to run away from here. I don't want to stay here anymore." So Vinod replies that my position is also not very good. My position is also like yours, that like you don't want to study, I also don't want to study. So let's run away together. We both will run. But Vinod asks, how? Then Vivek replies, I have a plan. Listen carefully. Tomorrow, bring pair of shoes and clothes instead of your books in the bag. Don't go to school. Come to my place behind the Melody Talkies. We will reach there. They will reach there together and they will change their uniform and they will go to the railway station and they will leave. Whatever first train will come, they will sit on their train. They will board on their train, on the train, and they will go. They will run away from here. So after listening all these things of Vivek, Vinod was quiet. So Vivek asked, why are you quiet, Vinod? Why are you keeping mum? So Vinod replies, yes, okay, I will reach behind the Melody Talkies in the morning by 8 a.m. And Vivek says, okay, goodbye then. So they both shake their hands, and depart. And next scene, second scene is, turn the page. In second scene, a room inside a big godown. A man with a long beard is sitting on a chair. He is talking with someone on his cell phone. Two boys around 18 years bring Vivek and Vinod to the room. This is scene number 2. So first we will read this and then I will explain it to all of you. Okay? So first boy, boss. The man stops talking on the phone and turns to them. Boss, who is Vivek? Vivek, I am Vivek. Boss, good. And you are Vinod? Good, boys. It is dangerous to walk around here. And there in this city. You will be caught by the police, but don't worry. You can stay here. You shall do me a favor. Then Vivek asks, what shall we do for you, sir? Boss, that I'll let you know. First, you take rest for some time. Munna, take their bags, show them the room, give them something to drink and ice cream too. Nobody will know about you. You are safe here. They go out and flanked by the other boys. Boss, Munna. Yes, boss. Boss, the ice cream will do the work. They will be asleep in 5 minutes. Search their bags and pockets, take out money, try to find their address. Munna, yes, boss. And he goes out. 3 persons enter with suitcase. First man, boss, the packets are ready, but the new commissioner has tightened the security. We have to dodge the police and send the packets to the barnyard, who will wait in the ship. Boss, don't worry, I'll make arrangements for that. The cell phone rings. The boss attends the phone call. He gets very nervous after talking on cell phone. Boss, Munna, the new commissioner has ordered a raid on this godown. We have to escape soon. Hurry up. Take the suitcases. Don't leave any proof. Escape. They all run out and disappear. Okay. So we have read this second scene. Now I am going to explain this second scene to you. So here in second scene, a room is there inside a big godown, and a man with a long beard is sitting on a chair. He is talking with someone on his cell phone. And 2 boys around 18 years bring Vivek and Vinod in the godown. So this second scene is about that boy who brings Vivek and Vinod in that godown, the boss who is talking on the phone, and the other 2 boys, Vivek and Vinod, those who came here. So the first boy who took them in the godown, he asked to boss. So the boss who was talking on the phone, he turns out to them, and boss asks, who is Vivek? So Vivek replies, I am Vivek. Boss asks, good, you are Vinod, and the next other person, he says, and you are Vinod. So he says yes. So the boss says, okay, Okay, good boys. It is dangerous to walk around here and there and in this city. You will be caught by the police. But don't worry, you are safe here. You can stay here. And they also have ran away from their home and they wanted a place to stay. So they thought that he is a good man and he is offering them to stay. So they stayed there. But they were not aware that he is a criminal. He is a very big smuggler. So they go out flanked by the other boys. And boss asks Munna, though Munna is a person who bring both of them in the go down. So boss asks Munna, that Munna replies, yes boss. Boss says, the ice cream will do the work. They will be asleep in 5 minutes. Search their bags and pockets, take out their money, try to find their address. And Munna says, yes boss. That 3 persons enters with a suitcase. So they send Vinod and Vivek for sleeping, for taking rest, but they wanted to give them a drug so that they will be asleep in 5 minutes. They will search their bags, their pockets, and take out their everything and will run. So first man says, who enters with a suitcase, boss, the packets are ready. But the new commissioner has tightened the security. There was a new commissioner who was appointed at that area, and he had tightened the security. We have to dodge the police, we have to give them some bribe, and then we can send the packets to Barnyard, who will wait in the ship. Because they were doing something very illegal work. So boss says, don't worry, I will make the arrangements for that. And the phone rings of the boss, and the boss attends the phone call, and he gets very nervous after talking on the cell phone. Boss says, Munna, the new commissioner, Munna is the man who took them in the go down. Munna was that boss's man, that smuggler's man. Munna, the new commissioner has ordered a raid on this go down. We have to escape soon. We have to run away because the new commissioner that is appointed, he was appointed here, he has ordered a raid on this go down. So we have to escape soon. We have to run away from here. Hurry up, take the suitcase where the whole packets are there for smuggling, and don't leave any proof, and just escape. And at that time, Vinod and Vivek were sleeping because of taking a drug in the ice cream. Now we have come to the third scene of this lesson. And third scene is first we will read this third scene and then I'll explain it to you. So third scene is the drawing room of Assistant Commissioner Mr. Y.P. Singh. He is in the police uniform and sitting on a sofa. His wife Mrs. Singh is also sitting there. Mrs. Singh says, I feel sorry for the boys. I have talked with the Vivek's mother. She hasn't got up from the bed since her son ran away. Mr. Singh says, there is nothing to worry now. If they had been with the smugglers for a few days more, it would have been bad. Where are the boys? Mrs. Singh, I gave them a pair of new clothes. They have changed. They are having breakfast. Mr. Singh, bring the boys. A sergeant comes along with the boys. Mr. Singh, sit there boys. And they sit. Tell them how you reached that place. Vivek, we were sitting on a bench. 2 boys had been watching us. When it was dark, they called us and took us there. Mr. Singh, did they give you something to eat? Vinod, we had ice cream there. After that, we don't remember anything. Mr. Singh, do you know who that man in beard is? Vivek, no sir. Turn the page. Mr. Singh, he is a criminal and the leader of a smuggling gang. They had given you a strong drug in the ice cream that made you sleep. I think they have taken your money. Vinod, yes, everything we had is gone. Mr. Singh, this is what happens to children who run away from home. You and your parents are lucky because we conducted a raid today. In their hands, you will have become drug addicts and criminals. Mrs. Singh, You have everything, loving parents, friends, brothers, sisters, good house. Why did you run away from there? Vivek, I am sorry, I don't study, I make mischief in the class. We don't repeat this in future. The doorbell rings, the parents of both children enter. On seeing them, the boys go and hug them. The boys start crying. Parents, thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner. We will be grateful to you throughout the life. Mr. Singh, it's all right, Mr. Sharma. I have done my duty, but you are lucky. The boys go and touch the feet of Mr. Singh. Okay. So this was the third chapter, the third scene of this chapter. So now turn the back the page. We are going to explain this to you. The third scene is the drawing room of Assistant Commissioner Mr. Y.P. Singh. He is in police uniform and sitting on a sofa. So Mr. Singh had ordered a raid for that go down, and now the raid has been done and the boys are saved. So that assistant commissioner's name was Mr. Y.P. Singh. He was sitting on a sofa in his drawing room, and Mrs. Singh, his wife, is sitting with him. So Mrs. Singh says, I feel very sorry for the boys. I have talked with Vivek's mother. She hasn't got up from bed since her son ran away. So Vivek's mother has not got up from the bed since her son ran away from home because she was very worried for her child. Mr. Singh says, Mr. Y.P. Singh, that assistant commissioner says, there is nothing to worry now because the boys are saved now. So if they had been with the smuggler for more than some more days, it would have been bad because they would have been smugglers or the criminals too. So where are the boys now? Mrs. Singh replies that I have gave them a pair of new clothes. They have changed now and now they are having their breakfast. Mr. Singh says, bring the boys. A servant of them goes and calls the boys in the drawing room. Mr. Singh says to the boys, sit down and tell me how you reached that place, how you went there in that go down. Vivek replies, we were sitting on a bench. Two boys had been watching us continuously. When it was dark, we had no place to stay. They called us and took us there in the go down. Mr. Singh says, did they give you something to eat? Vinod replies, yes, we had ice cream there. After then, we don't remember anything. Why they don't remember anything? Because there was a drug in it. Mr. Singh says, do you know who was that? Who was the man behind the beard? Vivek replies, no, sir. Because they were not aware of that. Mr. Singh says, he is a criminal and a leader of smuggling gang. They had given you a strong drug in the ice cream that made you sleep. Because of having that ice cream, you slept. Because there was a strong drug in it. I think they have taken your money. So Vinod replies, yes, everything we had taken from home before running. Everything is gone. Mr. Singh says, this is what happens to children when they run away from home. Your parents are very lucky because we conducted a raid and now you are safe. You are in safe place, safe hands. Otherwise, if we would not have that raid today, you will have become a drug addict and criminals too. Mrs. Singh replies that you have everything. Mrs. Singh was saying to the children, that Vivek and Vinod, that you are very lucky that you have loving parents, friends, brothers, sisters, good house. Why did you run away from home? Then Vivek was very regretting mood. And he replies that I am sorry, I don't study and I make mischief in the class because I always get naughty in the class and we will not repeat anything like this in future. And at that time the doorbell rings. The parents of both children, Vivek's and Vinod's, come. On seeing them, the boys go and hug their parents. The boys starts crying after seeing their parents, after meeting their parents. Parents reply to Mr. YP Singh that thank you very much Mr. Commissioner. We will be grateful to you throughout our life because you have saved our son's life. Mr. Singh replies that it's all right Mr. Sharma, I have done my duty, but you both are very lucky. The boy go and touch the feet of Mr. Singh, Mr. YP Singh, the Assistant Commissioner of Police. So that was the story, and the moral of this story is that we should study every time. We should not make fun of others. We should be in discipline. We should respect our teachers who are teaching us, and we should respect our parents too, because if they are scolding us, this is for our own benefit, not for them. This is for our good. Thank you.